Hey guys, and welcome back to Journey to 170. I have my husband here with me today, and today our episode is going to be Couples Corner. Well, that's the name that I gave it. So, I know it's been a while. You guys haven't seen my face, but I've been working really hard behind the scenes. A while back, I told you guys that I passed my North Carolina real estate license exam, and he knows I've been trying to get the ball rolling and trying to get everything together, COVID and all the restrictions and everything. So yeah, so today we are here to talk about this whole journey, what it's been like so far, and how it's been like, how it's been for us so far. So let's see. So on today's episode, we're gonna ask each other some questions. Well, I'll probably be the main one asking the questions. As you can see his face, this guy don't really talk much. So, we already know how it's gonna be. So, do you wanna introduce yourself or you want me to do it?
I don't know.
What?
You introduced me, I guess. I don't know. I'm a new face, so I guess you introduced me.
He's not a new face, but anyway. Well, probably you're only now seeing his face, really, because he's always been the one. Come on, let's do this. You got this. I swear he's been so hard on me. He hasn't been really hard on me lately because he's been busy himself, but it's okay. We'll get back to that. But this is my husband, Jonathan. A lot of people know him as Boots, aka Philly, aka Tisha Boots son, aka Maggie son, Zafa Maggie, aka Mikael Henderson's twin. So yeah, and Wilma's husband. Yeah.
I'm known as different names in different parts of wherever I go.
So, ready to start?
Yeah, let's go.
Alright, so maybe we should tell them how we met each other. What do you think?
I met in college.
Like the whole story, or just...
Do you want to give them the whole story? Go ahead. I know, I'm dying to hear that part. Come on.
What? Just the whole story.
Go ahead with the whole story.
But anyway, fast forward a decade or so later.
Yes.
We are in New York, and I happen to be in New York. She happens to be in New York. We cross paths.
Couple times.
We move in the same circles. Unbeknownst to us that we move in the same circles. And then eventually it happened.
He was stalking me.
Nobody was stalking me.
Okay, so the reason I say he was stalking
Like
me
I
is
said,
because
we were moving around in the same circles, right?
Yeah.
We know the same people, so we move around in the same circles. So it's only obvious that we at some point are gonna meet each other, right? And so there you have it.
yeah, he kept on staring at me, guys. He didn't say anything to me for maybe until the third time we met.
Are you trying to make me like a creep? I'm not a creep.
No, I did not say that. I was just saying he wouldn't say hi to me, okay? And yeah, I noticed him too, but I was occupied at the time.
All right, we got the origin story. Let's move on.
So fast forward 16 years later, 3 kids, and here we are. So 16 years.
Yeah.
So
I used to believe that, but
yeah, nobody would believe that we've been together for 16 years. I met him literally 2 weeks after, not even 2 weeks, 8 days after my 18th birthday. I met Jonathan.
so the shit was legal. So
Yeah. It was like I was legal.
just in case anybody catch any ideas.
Yeah, it was legal, of course. Made it in time. So, so this is how it happened. I moved him like halfway across the world. From. Yeah. I was like,
that's gonna take a whole.
Yeah, so we're not even gonna go into that.
Yeah.
But anyways, let's get back to why we're here. So, the journey. It's been a very long journey. As you know, he knows, like, I started, I stopped, I started, I stopped. I started like really hard because I was about to join the military. Seriously. But I think he had a different agenda, and then I ended up getting pregnant with our daughter.
Wait.
So this year we really decided to start this journey for real. Like it was a struggle, but I'm gonna be honest. The last 2 weeks have been really hard for me to stay on my diet. Trust me, he's always like, babe, you're slacking, because I've been trying to get everything together. I've been trying to balance being a mom, a wife, a teacher, working out, being a real estate agent. So I haven't been really consistent as I was in the beginning, and he also started working again too, so the pressure is, we've been trying to put it together. We've been trying to get back on it. So for someone who is just starting out and everything, like, what advice would you have to give them for like their weight loss journey? Like, what advice would you give them, like the one you give me?
First, you have to want it for yourself. Somebody cannot want it more than you. You have to want it for yourself. So unless you can initiate that spark for yourself, then all your efforts will be futile, because you're not gonna put all your energy towards it. So you have to first decide you want this for yourself, and at that point you can start working on everything else. But that first decision is that you have to want it, and want it bad enough for yourself, that even if there's no body around you to push you, or that you're gonna decide, hey, I'm gonna go do this today. So it starts with self-reflection and deciding you want it for yourself bad enough.
Trust me, guys, sometimes when we're talking, I feel like I'm sitting with my counselor, my therapist, when we're having our conversations, because like he gets so passionate about things, about giving advice. Let me see, how should I phrase that question? So since I started my journey, how have you been feeling about it? Like,
since you started your journey, how are you feeling about it?
Like,
well,
what do you think about it?
Well, I'm all about health and being healthy, so
What are you trying to say? I was unhealthy?
I didn't say that.
Just making sure.
But anything that involves wanting to better yourself, I'm all for it. So that's a step in a good direction. I don't believe anything should be forced, and you shouldn't force something. You have to feel comfortable moving ahead with it. And once you feel you're in a good place to do that, then that's it. Let's do it. How do I feel about it? I feel good about it. I feel like it's a good step to help you be better in yourself.
So, looking at me and my entire figure, what would be the? I wonder if I could really say this. I know you have some things that you don't want me to lose. I know there are some parts of my body that you don't want me to lose. How do you feel about me losing that?
Alright, well, let's just put this out there. I'm a big girl guy. I like big girls. So, but you can be big and be fit and be healthy. So, you know, it's all how it proportions. And actually, it's not even a matter of proportions. It's just a matter of, I feel like, as long as you're comfortable with where you're heading, and that confidence exudes, then that in itself radiates, and that in itself just makes everything look how it's supposed to look. So, but there's some no-goes. We're not gonna get no flat booties, and we're not gonna get no A-cup titties. You have to keep some semblance of thickness.
Yeah, he's having a really hard time with that. Really hard time because I've been praying for these girls to go down so bad for like ever. And now that I could get certain things to fit me because they're not as, you know, like up here anymore. You know, they're not like all the way up there where I felt like when I'm laying down, like it's choking me because it's so, you know, so now it's at a comfortable.
Right. Okay. Don't let it get too drastic.
Yeah. But that's his biggest thing. So what's your ideal weight for me? What do you think?
It's not for me to decide.
I know it's not for you to decide, but
like I just said, it's what you feel comfortable with.
yeah, so we agreed to 170. When I met him, I was under 150 pounds.
No.
Yeah, I was 150.
No, you're like 156.
Okay, 156. It's the same thing. Anyways, whatever. So yes, he even remembers how much I was weighing, y'all. Anyways, so the next question: what has life been like being married to me?
Challenging.
Wow.
Challenging.
Challenging?
Yes.
Care to?
You're hard-headed. You don't like to listen. You like to get your own way, even if getting your own way means jeopardizing things you really want in the long run. So it's challenging trying to navigate that road and trying to get you to understand balance. Is it true?
Well, we all go through some challenges in life.
I don't have a problem with challenges. I like challenges.
Oh, so what you trying to say? You love me?
Yeah, I love challenges. Challenges is something we all face in life. The only constant in life is change. And things are going to change, and with Wilma, things change quickly.
That's not true.
She's an Aries.
So she
They're
does not-
spontaneous. They can get off the handle real quick.
0 to 100 real quick.
And they're just very stubborn.
I'm not stubborn. I'm the nicest person ever.
Nobody said you're not nice. You can be nice and still be stubborn.
Yeah, but
You ever met a donkey?
What the?
No, I'm just. I'm not.
Really?
I'm not equating you to a donkey. I'm just saying a donkey is probably one of the nicest animals on the planet. It's not gonna harm anything. It's not gonna do anything. But
A donkey.
A donkey.
but it can be really stubborn. If it doesn't want to do something, it's not gonna do it.
A donkey.
A a donkey.
I did, like I said, to clarify, I did not say that you are a donkey. But I'm saying, have you ever met one? We've seen many donkeys. And they're very nice animals. They just can get really stubborn sometimes.
Anyways,
Just so that anybody in here trying to trip and saying that I called her a donkey, I did not. I was just making a reference.
actually, what do you call me? Yeah, that's his thing. So my next question is: in the last 5 or 10 years, what's your best memory of us?
There's a couple.
What's your favorite memory of us then in the last 5 to 10 years?
5 to 10 years?
Last 5 years then.
That's a lot.
What's the one that sticks out to you the most in the last 5 years then?
In the last 5 years?
Mm-hmm.
Amsterdam.
Amsterdam.
Our trip to Amsterdam.
Yeah, we went to Amsterdam this year, guys. In January, we went to Amsterdam. And we almost didn't go. We were actually going to go to Paris. But it didn't work out that way. So we went to Amsterdam. And it was, I would say, the most incredible 24 hours in Amsterdam. And I wish we had more time that day. That weekend. But I had to come back for class. So we only went for 24 hours. And
It was a cool 24 hours.
it was a very cool 24 hours. So it was my first time there too as well. We went to the red light district.
They got good beer.
They have really good beer.
Just in case you guys haven't realized, I like beer. I'm a beer connoisseur, kinda.
Mm-hmm.
And so I like going to places that have good beer. So
Mm-hmm.
Amsterdam's pretty good. I like it. That was a fun time.
Yes. And then he left me. I went to Trinidad
Hey.
by himself
Listen,
with Travis
let's
for
not. Are we
Carnival.
gonna talk about it? Like,
I'm just saying. It hurts.
you know how many times this girl got on a plane without me and left? I'm at work, and she's like, "Oh well,
He
I'm
wasn't
heading-
here.
I'm going to Italy." What?
It doesn't happen like that.
Yo, so I took a trip without her.
To Trinidad though, for Carnival.
You went to the Coliseum,
Okay.
That is way more important.
okay?
But for me,
And she went.
it's important.
Then she went to Paris,
Without me.
hung out with my homeboy,
Hi, Lionel.
and I was like, wait, like these is my friends, not yours. So
Hey.
Okay, next question.
But
And in the last 5 years, Amsterdam.
Amsterdam.
was.
you know, Jamaica was the last 5 years.
Amsterdam was. But you're talking about more recent.
The last 5 years.
That's what I said. It's a lot. Like we did a bunch of shit. Sorry,
Yes.
a bunch of stuff in the past 5 years.
Yes. So
I could say coming back from Trinidad in St. Lucia was okay. All right.
it was just okay.
No, it's not okay. I'm just saying, like, if we want to, like,
So this is the kind of things that I would do. Like if it's like I'm really missing him and he's somewhere, and you know, thankfully for my job, I was able to, you know, surprise him in St. Lucia. Just show up on him like, hey, I'm here.
No.
Describe each other in 3 words.
Extremely beautiful, stubborn, but she can be very caring. So,
He's so mean.
beautiful, stubborn, caring.
My mom's not a carry.
Go, leave,
I'm so sorry, guys.
leave. I
That's
didn't
not
say
what
she
you
was-
said.
I did not say that, but anyway.
Sorry, my daughter is always there. Like whenever I'm close to her dad, she just shows up.
My daddy.
So she kind of interrupted this. But so you said
Beautiful.
stubborn,
Caring.
caring. Of course, this is gonna throw in stubborn. Like
Because you're
that's
stubborn, you don't like to listen.
to you.
You wait till stuff happens and you're like, oh, I hate to tell you, but I told you so. Anyway, next question.
I didn't do my 3.
Okay, what is your 3?
I don't know.
How are you supposed to wear this?
I'm just kidding, guys. So, of course, caring. No, not really. We're gonna take out that part there. No, we're gonna take that one out.
I am caring.
Yes.
I just care in a different way.
He care in a different way. Okay, his caring is like making you second guess certain things in life.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You have to think about it. You know, like you have to question, Lord, why? Like sometimes you just want to just. Yeah, I probably shouldn't say that.
For you guys.
We're not gonna say that. So he can be very. Mean? Oh my God.
I'm not
Woo!
mean. Okay. Listen, I'm not mean. I'm a realist.
He's a realist. Okay, let's give it the scientific name. He's a realist.
I'm a realist. I'm very logical in my thinking, and I do not let emotions dictate what happens.
Yo, I could come to this guy and say, babe, okay, so this is what happened. So I was walking and then whatever. It went from me walking and hurting myself to me, you know, talking about the universe and what certain things and when this star met this star. And I'm like, what? Like, of course, yes, I was watching where I was going, but it wasn't my fault that somebody else put it there. Things happen. But this man makes you think about, like,
The life choices.
But life is about choices. That is very accurate what you just said. Life is about choices.
yes, life is about choices, but sometimes you just want to just come to him and just have that little nice little conversation. And it could went from, you could start off with something romantic to, you know what, bro, I'm just going to go to bed. You know what, you sleep on this side, I sleep on that side. Like, it's just out the window.
Wait, this turned into an attack on me? Like,
No, it's not. We're just, with the kids and I, we're just agreeing with what Molly is saying. You know what I'm saying? Anyways. But
Logic,
he is logical.
reason.
He's reasonable when he can be. And it's always no. Okay?
I need a proper premise for me to say yes.
It is always a no. Babe, can I cut my hair?
Well, I need
No.
proper premise. You have
No.
to tell me. You have to
So I
give
have
me-
to be like, Jonathan, oh my God, my head is hurting me so bad. My hair is just so heavy. I feel like my neck is about to snap any second. It's about to break. You know, like I have to give him all that. Or if I'm gonna say, babe, I need to borrow $5 because I need to, I'm short. I have to tell him why I'm short, why it costs that much, why can't I get the other one that costs this amount? And I'm like, well, this is the one that you chose, but I didn't have enough. So I need $5 more for me to get it. And he's like, well, do we really need? And I'm like, yeah, what the? So I have to explain to him why we actually need that one when it was his choice in the first place. Okay, you understand? Everything is a no. We're talking about saying, if like I need to buy me some new pair of pants or just something. And it have to
But
be
I
like,
don't
well,
ever have no decision in you buying your pants.
trust me, he does not. But when I put them on though.
What? I don't
Anyways,
have no
like I was
decision in you
saying.
buying- That's what's up.
No, but before Jonathan can agree to something, you have to write him a whole freaking thesis. So you have to come up with the thesis statement and you have to give him like a 20-page of why you need that. That's how it turns
That's how he
out.
operates.
So you could hear Ellie over there. That's how Daddy operates. And I think that's why the kids are like, Mom, can we? And I'm like, well, I need to talk to your dad. And they're like, oh, he's going to say no. So like they know. Like before they could even ask for something, Dad, can we? No.
always a
I get me like myself knows like this man has said no to me so many times, y'all. So many times. Anyways,
Proper premise.
my big toe.